Hello everyone and welcome again to another video from the Tenerife Money YouTube channel. Welcome from wherever you are in the world. Here is another video, and I have to say that I can hardly contain my excitement because after many months of study and preparation, at long last I've made it. This is my own personal profit shares, my own personal revenue share. Yes, I am actually the admin of this new program that I am now introducing in this video. It's called Theprofitshares. Let's now see together why we believe that we want to make something different. Well, first of all, we are officially now in pre-launch, and therefore we will launch officially on the 26th of July at 8 o'clock London time. Let's have a look, first of all, at why we believe that the profit shares isn't just another thing, but is quite peculiar and different from anything that you've seen so far. Well, first of all, we are genuine, and that's already quite something. We have a genuine private limited company registered in London at the Companies House with the name Theprofitshares Limited. And that is something that, if you know me a bit, shouldn't really surprise you, because you know that I always like to put my own face and my own honesty and integrity before anything else. So, if you want to register, all you have to do is just click here where it says free sign up, and then you will be able to enter your own details here and register with the profit shares. Of course, if you have been given a sponsoring link, you have to use that one instead. Let's have a look, therefore, at our project. It's a revenue share that we have officially started just about an hour ago, more or less, in our pre-launch phase, and it guarantees a percentage of up to 130% profit. We will see the packs in more detail in a minute. We also have 10% referral commission, so it's a very generous referral commission, and therefore it makes perfect sense to start promoting today. You can therefore register now and build your own team. We also want to give you something else, because we thought, okay, if we charge a membership, because this is basically an exclusive opportunity that is limited only to people who have vision, we don't just want to give you just the ability to purchase packs in return, but we thought, well, we have to give our loyal members something else. We have to make a difference. And therefore, we have decided that your membership will also allow you exclusive access to online training resources. We will soon organize our own private webinars. We will have dedicated ebooks free of charge from the absolute best of the publications that are around to help you to build a successful business. We will also have exclusive newsletters and also a dedicated email that you can email to. If you have any question about another business, that for instance is a general question about how I can find new referrals, or what is Bitcoin, or what is the best recommendation that you give me about the wallet, what wallet you prefer, and so on. We will have an exclusive email, and soon perhaps also a forum, where you can actually ask anything. You can just draw from our experience and the experience of not just myself, but also my fellow staff members that will basically train you to be successful. So it's even more value for money just for giving us your trust and purchasing our monthly membership. Let's have now a look at our packs to basically see why we want to be different. Well, when we decided what packs to set up, we basically were confronted with two different choices. And we thought, well, we either do like everyone else, basically try, and then if we are not sustainable, we will change things along the way, or we have to put a little bit of restriction in our levels so to make it sustainable. We decided to go for the second option. we don't like to change things every day. There are many revshares that have basically lost the trust that they had from their members just because members complain that they change every day. I don't quite like that. I don't think it's serious. If I say something, it's because I have personally studied that this can be sustainable, and that's exactly where I put my own face and my own reputation. So we've decided that we will put some more little restrictions in what concerns moving from one level to the other, which I'm going to explain better in a minute. Anyway, these are our packs, 4 levels. The bronze pack costs $1 each, matures at 110%, and can guarantee you up, that is the point, up to 22%. Therefore, why do I say up? Because obviously, just with any other revshare, we wouldn't like to tell you, well, yeah, you got 22% guaranteed, then you do realize that, hold on a minute, I had 22% today, why did I get 16 today? Well, that could happen, because it depends on how successful our sales are. It depends on the global volume of sales. So we prefer to be honest up front and tell you, look mate, it is up to 22%. We are pretty sure that we will be able to honor 22% from day one and keep it like that for as long as you yourself will also help us with promoting and inviting other people to also benefit from theprofitshares.com. So this is why we would rather be honest with you and say, well, this fluctuates, and we tell you straight away. 60% repurchase rule, therefore that means that 40% can be cashed out immediately, 60% instead is to be used exclusively to purchase more packs. You have obviously an allowance, a generous allowance of credit to advertise your own business within the profit shares, and also you need to qualify each day by surfing 10 of our announcements. You can only purchase up to 24 packs per day, and you have a maximum limitation, that's the first rule, of up to 50 active bronze packs. Then you have the silver pack, and that has $5 as a cost. It expires at 120% and therefore up, remember what I just said before, up to 10% a day. 60% repurchase rule, here again, 10 daily surf ads to view for you to qualify. And obviously these 10 can also qualify you and will also qualify you for the levels before. You can have 25 maximum within 24 hours and you can only have up to 100 active packs. The gold pack turned $15 into $18.75, therefore it basically expires at 125% and you have a daily return of up to 4%. Remember what we said, up because it depends on the sales. Same repurchase rule, 10 surf ads to surf each day. You can have a maximum of 25 gold pack each 24-hour period and a maximum of 100 active gold packs. Platinum packs, they have a cost of $30, they expire at 130%, up to 3% per day. Same repurchase rule, same surf ads daily rule, 50% maximum to be bought within 24 hours, can be purchased only, therefore 50, and you have no up limit to what you can actually get. Now let's have a look at our rules a bit more in details. So the bronze pack has no requirements. The silver pack has a requirement that you need to have 50 bronze packs in order to have your first silver pack. However, if your bronze packs then fall back to, let's say, 45, you will need to buy 5 more bronze packs before you will be allowed to buy more silver packs. And this is why we thought this is rather what we would implement rather than change our rules each day. This will be a little bit more difficult when you're on the gold packs, because to get your first gold pack, you need to qualify in order to have 50 bronze packs and 100 silver packs, okay? And the same is valid for the platinum pack, where you have to satisfy 3 different rules: 50 active bronze, 100 silver, 100 gold pack before you'll be allowed to purchase your first platinum pack. We also have a special promotion, 50% discount for all monthly membership subscriptions until the 15th of August 2016. Well, that is basically all I had to tell you. Remember, there's also one last thing that I have to tell you. The profit shares is not available, unfortunately, in the entire European Union. We have highlighted this in our frequently asked question page, and we also explain why. But I want to expand a little bit on this. Well, basically, we want to do things 100% legal. This is why we've registered our own limited company in Britain, because that's what the law requires you to do. And also, we want to pay tax. And the legislation, says that for you to actually sell advertising spaces, which are considered to be digital services, you would have to charge VAT for each and every single transaction, which means that we were confronted with the choice of either asking you to pay 22% more as an average if you are a European member, or rather, which is basically what we have done, decide, unfortunately, not to offer our services for the European market. Other competitors don't care. Most of them are not just really very honest people, let's face it. They just sell to any European country and they couldn't care less. They face prosecution if they are caught, but until they are not, they will continue to do so. No, we don't think that that is what we want to do. We want to be 100% compliant with the law. So unfortunately, if you are from any of these 28 countries, you will not be able to register with theprofitshares.com unless you have a friend of yours, maybe, who lives in a country that is not part of the European Union, and perhaps you can have that friend register by choosing his country when registering, and obviously you can then have private agreements with that personal friend of yours, and you will both benefit from being members of theprofitshares.com. You also are more than welcome to join our Facebook group. There is a banner here at the very, very bottom of our page. So click on it and you will be able to be also part of our family in Facebook. And this is all for the moment. Thank you for your attention and see you at the other side. And long live the profit shares.